Hello, I figured I would get us started on our next video while I'm editing our current, while I'm editing another video. I had to bring my husband to a medical appointment, so he's in there getting stuff done, and I'm in the car listening to music and editing probably the last video you saw. Editing the scarves video. I'm also working on a project while we're in here. I don't know if I've shown you this project yet or not. I don't know if I've shown you this. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I've shown you. This is a new cocoon cardigan in the boho stitch that I love so much. And it's wool this time, which I'm really excited about. It's more wool from Crown Crescent, so excited about that. We're getting into this really rich red now, which I'm very excited about. So that's my car project while he's in this medical appointment. I'm also getting a jump start on my editing, so hopefully this video will be out in 3 days. It's a Friday, we're chilling. What are we gonna work on in this video? I think we're gonna do a bunch of accessories. That's my plan. I have in my market video, I talked to you about the scrunchies that I did and the bag charms that I'm trying to work on. We might try to do some more charms. I also have been inspired by some hats. I guess they are kind of beanies. Not the traditional beanie, but the like rectangle ones. I guess they're also called like cat ear ones? I don't know. I've never made any. I want to try to make some. I saw a creator that I'll try to remember to link them. I'll link their Instagram below if I can remember. But they're from Europe. I can't remember exactly where they're from. And they made those beanies, but then they added a bunch of like charms and stuff, which looked really cool. Totally my vibe. So I want to try to use that inspiration and see what I can come up with that's similar to that. But not the same. And I've also been seeing a lot of just people doing hoods. So just like, I guess it's like a long rectangle hood. So I want to try to make a couple of those and see what we can do. I'm too tall. I can't get myself in the frame. And the phone is hitting the window. Maybe it's a little better. So that I think is my current inspiration. Cat ear beanies, rectangle beanies, whatever they're freaking called. Some hoods. I want to try some hood designs. And then if we have time, maybe retry bag charms. But those are probably the accessories we're going to work on this video. So accessories. Let me know if you have any go-to accessories that you like. In the effort to try to focus on figuring out inventory for having an online shop and going to markets. I'm trying to test more project ideas and more pattern types. I also am toying mentally currently with an idea for a new hooded scarf. Similar style, still a triangle scarf with the cone hood, but I am thinking of some more stitch patterns that I'm interested in. So maybe we'll be workshopping that. Probably not in this video because I don't want it to be too long, but maybe in one of my next videos coming up soon, we'll workshop what a pattern could look like. Anyway, I'm gonna get to editing. I wanted to say hi, get started on this video. I am trying to get some more crochet time in. Last week was a little rough. It took me so long to finish the 2 scarves for my last video, so I'm hoping that I will be able to get a couple things actually done in this video. So anyway, that's where we are. Hi, welcome. Good to see you. Hopefully you enjoyed this weird car clip, and I'll see you in the next one. The next clip, that is. Anyway, you know.
Wanna bathe myself in you. Wanna break my soul in two. 'Cause I would die to give.
Alright, my first attempt is too big, which I tested the size, and yet here we are. But yeah, it's too big. So we're gonna frog it, and I'm gonna try again. But I think it'll be cute once it's like a better size. It's just too big. Okay, let's rock. All right, so here's an update. If you've been on this channel before, you should already know what I'm about to say. I don't remember the last clip, and I'm not gonna look it up, so we're on an adventure together. Let me show you what I've been working on. So I finished this, which is a beanie. I'm not gonna try it on because it's gonna make my hair even crazier. But I did just double crochet, which you can see here, and it's cute, warm, because it's like half wool, half acrylic, I think. Or it's wool and acrylic, I don't know what the percentage is, but anyway, I haven't woven in the ends, but cute. It's fine. I'm not a hat person, so I used to be, but I have curly hair, and so wearing hats with curly hair, it's gonna give you frizz. You can see my hair's already frizzy. If I wore a hat, it would make it worse, and I don't like wearing a hat constantly, so it's just not my thing. Hoods are about as much as I can do because I feel like it still gives my hair some volume instead of like plastering it flat to my head and then breaking up all of my curl clumps and then making my hair look like a mess. So we'll go back and forth with hats. I did test out something for this velour yarn that I don't like working with, but I think making these be pretty simple. So I made a couple things going on here. I made like a little pouch. I used a new, it's not like a, I don't know if you would call it a new stitch per se, just a new way to do a stitch. But this is a linked double crochet. I saw a video for it on Instagram and I had to try it out. And it's really cool because it gives you a way more solid crochet fabric, and so there's fewer holes, which is I think one of the big complaints that we have with crochet is that the way that the fabric is made with the process typically leaves quite a lot of holes. One of the biggest differences between a knit garment and a crochet garment is that often you're not going to get a solid piece of fabric. There's always going to be some holes in a crochet garment, which some people don't like, which is very fine. But this really cool, how much it closed up the stitch and gives you the same height. And I don't hate the way that it looks. I think it looks quite cool. So this is just like a solid, I made a rectangle and then folded it in half and seamed up the sides. I think I just did it like this and then folded it in half, and there's a seam here and there's a seam here and then there's the top. And so I'm gonna line this and put a zipper in it and test it out. I haven't done that yet, so we're gonna do that together, but that's the idea. And I like this. I think it's really cute for just like in a bag. Could be a little accessory pouch or a little makeup pouch. I can make them bigger. So I definitely want to make more of these. This could be nice, and I have a ton of yarn. I only have it in silver and black, but I think that's fine. And then two could be cool. You can put little, what do you call them? Appliques on this. You can make crochet appliques and put it on this. You can cross stitch right on it, which is cool. Or you could even put like, whatchamacallit? What would you call this? Why can't I think? Patches. You could put like a patch on it. That's not what this is for. This is just, I just bought this patch because I was gonna put it on something, but idea, right? That would be really cool to put like a cool patch on it. Anyway, idea. I like this. It didn't take too long. I enjoyed making this, and I think finishing it to be a little pouch would be really nice. I then started, I picked up one of the Furls clutches in black. I have it in, can you see it? Oh, it's right there. In like the taupe color. Let's be honest, taupe is not my color. So black and silver, which is my favorite, black and silver. And I have been working on another piece, which is, I just found this like random little skein of Premier anti-pill yarn. So I have been testing out the linked double crochet some more. Doesn't it look nice? All worked up. Looks really nice. So with this, we could go two ways because I'm just making a rectangle. So this could either be a hat at some point, similar concept, you know, like this, and then whatever, you get it. Or I can do another little bag with it. Sew up the sides, put a little zipper at the top. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. I might just go ahead and finish the skein and see how big it is, and if it's big enough for a hat, great. Then this will be just another random hat just to use this yarn that I wasn't going to use. But I really wanted to practice the stitch some more, and just see what it looks like worked up in a larger piece that wasn't like a velour-y yarn, just like a typical acrylic, and I like it. And then the last pieces that I've been working on for this video, accessory wise, was I had that Wool Ease yarn, Thick and Quick, and I was trying to figure out what I could do with it. I didn't necessarily want to use all of it in one thing, and I also wasn't sure like what one skein could get me. The thing is, this suggests 1 for a hat and 2 for a scarf. So I figured maybe let's try to do a cowl with 2, and I could do black and a color. So black and maroon, black and purple, black and red, because I had 3 blacks, and then I had 1 each of those different colors. So I tried 2 different cowls so far, and I'm not in love with either of them because the sizes aren't right. So this is the black and maroon. Again, linked double crochet. I am just enjoying playing with it. So it's going into everything right now. And this is 1 full skein of black, which I feel like is wrong because I have a lot of the maroon color left and I started with the maroon color. So this is my chain and a row of single crochets. Then it's 2 rows of black, 2 of maroon, 2 of black, 2 maroon, 2 black, 2 maroon, 2 black, 2 maroon. And then I got a little over a quarter of a row of black. I tested this. I got 2 more rows out of this. So I don't know what's happening. I didn't use these skeins before. I didn't use them for anything. I purchased them and put them in my stash and never, so it's not that one of the skeins I had used some. It was a brand new skein. So I'm not sure what is going on here. It doesn't seem correct. Whatever, and I don't know what to do with it. If I just seamed up this side, this isn't quite big enough for a cowl. It would hardly fit over a head. It needs to be a little bit more. I was hoping that I could get it a bit longer. I don't know. Anyway, I need to frog this. And I was working on this last night. So I haven't got to the frogging stage yet. I just figured out how much yarn I had left and was like, that's not gonna work. The other one that I tried is like a longer, more of a snood. So I started with 100, I think 100 or 110. And then I connected it in the round. And this is how far I got. I finished all the purple. You can see here the purple's done, and I still have quite a bit of black left, so I could do more black. However, that would not, it just isn't enough. It's just not enough. I mean, I guess you could do this, but that just seems, I don't know. Maybe that's cute. Maybe I judged it too early. Maybe it is cute. Maybe it doesn't need to be thicker. I figured it needed to be like thicker. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe just this, and then you can kind of zhuzh it. Okay, maybe it's fine. Let me know what you think. I don't know. Maybe I just finish it off. I could just, what could I do? I don't know. I don't want to back out half of, because like I think the purple got me literally halfway. So here's the end of the purple and I need to finish back here. So I need like half a row. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do yet. Anyway, that's where we're at with that one. Again, linked double crochet, really enjoying it. The only thing I did notice at least with working on the thick and quick in the round, is that your connection points are kind of weird. Because it's so tall, like because it's a chunky yarn, because the rows are so tall, your connection has much bigger holes in it than it would with an acrylic. Maybe that's very obvious to some people, but I don't work with chunky yarns, so I'm not really used to how it looks worked up. Excuse me. So that's where we are with that. I gotta noodle on this and figure out what I want to do, but I might just go ahead and finish it because it didn't look too bad. And then I need to redo this, which I might just wind up redoing it like the black and purple one. I'll just restart it with 100 and just go around as much as I can. Maybe those will be cute. All right, we'll work on that today. Well, after work. I can't do it right now, but maybe that's what we'll try. But definitely want to make more of these little pouches. Pretty nice. They look nice. I think they'll be a great addition. Simple accessory, right? Cute. I really want to put the zipper on it. I just haven't done it yet. I have some zippers, so. And I have some lining fabric that we can do as well. So we'll line it. We'll add a zipper. Then it'll be nice. We might even try just to do granny square version. So I could just do a granny square. I could also do 2 granny squares to make it a rectangle, so, or 4 total. Granny square, granny square, granny square, granny square. Seam them all up, line it. But I really want to get rid of this yarn. Like I want to work it up, get rid of it. So maybe I'll work on some more of those. Okie dokie. That's the update. Let me know what you think. See you in the next clip.
Limitless reality. I wanna be holy like you. I wanna be fully consumed. I wanna be lost and physical with you. I wanna be holy, hold my love, these trembling hands slowly growing numb. What would I give for your golden touch? What would
All right, happy Saturday. We are, what is happening? Happy Saturday. My phone is updated and now the camera looks weird and it's gonna distract me the entire time I try to film this clip. Anyway, we are on like rush to finish all this shit day. I need to upload this video in 2 days, which means I need at least a day to edit it. And so that leaves today, the rest of today, it's noon, to actually finish up a couple of these projects. So let me show you what I've done. Let me show you what I have to do, and then we'll get to it. Coffee. Okay. We'll start with what's done. So I committed after last talking to you, and I did both of these with the Thick and Quick. I just went ahead and did, I think this is either 100 or 110, I can't remember exactly, but stitches in the round. I realized that, it's this one. So I was trying to find a way to close this up better, which I did. However, I did it, the join is better, but I did kind of make it weird, not in a bad way. I don't think you really notice it unless you're looking at the join. So it's just striped, right? One row, one row, one row. You get what's going on. At the join in the round, instead of finishing the stitch and then slip stitching to join, which is what I did here, and it leaves these kind of like big, can you see that? It leaves like a big hole. Whoop. So it leaves quite a big hole here. I don't know if you can see that well, but anyway, this is like if you just slip stitch in the round with this chunky yarn, it leaves this big hole. If I instead, on like before ending the last double crochet, I would keep the hook through 2 loops and then slip stitch. So I'd pull my last stitch through the join stitch and then complete the double crochet. And when I did that, you might see here that it's caused these lines not to meet up anymore. They're kind of jumping up, if you notice that. You only really notice it at the join. Everywhere else, like, it looks fine. Like, all of this lines up, the join just looks a little weird. And I don't think that matters. So I like this better because there's not as much gapping here. Not that I think for like warmth you would have noticed, but it was just like a me thing. So I fixed it. It's a me thing and I made it better. But anyway, they still need to be washed. I lint rolled them. But this is the vibe, which I think is quite cute. And it'll even give you a little height here because the chunky is so stiff that it can kind of cover your ears, which I think is cute. Would look really good with, like, you know, a wool coat or even a parka type situation. Keeps everything else warm, and then this can kind of help keep part of your ears, the back of your neck warm. Anyway, I think it's cute. I'm very happy with how it came out. This was a fun exercise in, like, trust the process, I guess. My vision was good. It was just learning how to work with a different type of yarn. So cute. I like it. I think with wear, it'll become even more comfortable. So as with lots of knit and crochet stuff, as it wears, it becomes even more cozy. So there's that one. This is the maroon and black. This one's done. I did have an odd amount of maroon left. I finished all the black, but I still had some maroon left, but I'm just keeping that for, I've started like a scrap pile, and I'm just gonna put all of this into this random like little blanket that's just like a granny square. I'm just gonna make this a giant granny square blanket with a bunch of scrap yarns in it. And I'm gonna give it to my cats. So that's what that project is. It's gonna be funny to just have like a random chunk of chunky yarn in there. But that'll be fun. And then the purple one, again, I've woven in all the ends for these, so let me just do a little twisty. This one might be like a few less stitches because I feel like this one's a little tighter. But it still looks cute. This one did have a little extra black, right? Because last time I talked to you, I had half a row of purple, and then that was it. And I just finished it with the black and said whatever. So still cute. It's a nice little cowl. As someone who doesn't like stuff like around my throat, I don't like being choked by my clothes. That's not my kink. This is actually not too bad. It kind of like hovers just enough away from my throat that I don't feel like I'm being choked out by chunky yarn. Anyway, looks cute. I like it. I like it. So this is done. Done. I still have this hat. I think I showed you this last time. I'm not going to try it back on. I haven't woven the ends. This is just, it's whatever. It's a thing that's finished. Did I show you this already? Finish this. I need to weave in the ends. I don't think I showed this to you. I finished the skein. It is good enough for a hat size. So it's a hat. I did finish, gave it a little fun brim border thing with some slightly contrasting yarn just because I thought it looked cute. This is just, I think I just did I did a row of half double crochet, and then I did just some post, so front post, back post, give it a little texture. Thought it looked cute. Do I try this one? Oh, looks funny over, I have my hair up, but see, came out all right. I don't mind it. So I just need to weave in the ends. And then this one's done. Excellent. And then for the final things that I'm going to be working on in this video, which I'm very excited about, the pouch that I showed you last time, I have prepped its lining. So I had this blue shimmery. So I'm going to make a little pocket with this. And then it's a fat quarter, so I had a little bit of extra from where I trimmed. So I think I'm actually gonna like sew this, turn it inside out so that it's gonna have like a little interior pocket like this. This is the idea. So it'll have like a little interior pocket here. I'll go in. Here's my zipper. That's what we're gonna work on. I finished this black one as well, which is actually quite a bit bigger than the silver one. Is it? Maybe it just looks, it's about a row bigger, I think. Yeah, it's about a row bigger than the silver one. And I had some red. So we're gonna do a red interior for this. And yeah, that's what we're gonna try to get finished in this video. So we're gonna pull out the sewing machine and hook it up and see if we can figure that out. He's not interested in looking at you. Okay, see you in a minute. All right, we're all set up. I just threaded my white thread. I was gonna use white on this. Figured that would look good, especially with the white zipper. And we are going to get started. I feel like every time I break out my sewing machine, I get intimidated because I haven't used it in so long. But I've been sewing since I was like 10 or 11. So like, I know I have like the basic skills of how to use this. I just always get so nervous. Anyway, we're gonna start putting this together. We've got Tony from TL Yarn Crafts keeping us company. Hey girl, and let's go. Okay, well, I may have I may have tried a very ambitious project. I did a few things wrong, but I guess that's trial and error. Here's our pouch. The zipper works, which I think, okay, happy about that. My lining, I had to cut some stitches because I wound up sewing the interior pocket closed because I misaligned it when I was placing it on the liner. So this side looks pretty good. This side, you can see the pocket, I guess it's kind of hard to show you. It's not straight, it's like slightly up at one side. This side. So you can see that I sewed it closed. You can see right where our line goes. I sewed it closed twice. Once when I was sewing the zipper to the liner, and then again when I was sewing the crochet fabric to the interior pocket. So This one's interesting. I mean, it's mostly okay, but it's a little bit of a struggle. I might just wind up hand sewing. I don't know if it was worth fighting with the machine. I'm not sure. I feel like hand sewing, I just would have been able to like do it better. So maybe my other one I'll hand sew. I might need to hand sew this one anyway, just so I can fix this. But this looks like a bit of a mess. So I will not be selling this because it's not worthy. But I guess good prototype. Maybe you'll see better ones in the future. But anyway, cute. It fits stuff, right? It does its job. I can fit stuff in it. Hold on, there's that. Here's some scissors. It'll fit in there. The zipper closes and it doesn't fall out. So as a bag, 10 out of 10. It's just not the most perfect thing. Anyway, cute. We have a solid idea here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can try to do this one. No interior pocket this time because I don't think I'm at that level yet. But at least I'm gonna try to line it and then maybe I'll hand sew the zipper in. That might just be the better option for me, honestly. But let's try it. All right, we're gonna try one more and I will show you this and then I'll bid you adieu. So I'll see you in the next clip for our final piece reveal. Okay, attempt number 2 came out okay. I think I got the beginning steps of lining it done way better. This looks a lot cleaner. I didn't put a pocket in this time because I don't want to deal with it yet. But oh, forgot to trim this one. Anyway, installing the zipper onto the lining fabric went way better this time and it looked really nice. However, installing it into the crochet pocket, pouch, whatever, was a little more of a struggle. I got the first half done really cleanly and I was super proud of it. I even I rolled these edges and like sewed over them so that they would stay connected and then went around the pouch, which was nice. However, I seem to have like bunched the crochet fabric piece. So when I was sewing back up this side, I had a gap left at the top here. So you can see that this just didn't line up and I couldn't finagle it to line up better. I tried to like re-zhuzh it and sew over it, but it's just left this corner kind of fucked. So it looks wonky. It's not straight. It's like slightly, there you go. It's like, looks like a little bit of a snake, which, you know, you're the snake. That's great, but was not my intent. So, but attempt number 2 is better. So this is going to be a trial and error thing, I think, but I'm happy with this one. I will use this. So I'll probably throw it in my bag now, but cool. I've got a good concept going. And I mean, this isn't, not to say this is my idea and I came up with it. There are lots of people who've made mixed media little crochet zip bags. So just saying, me trying to work on this is coming together. So I'm learning the skills needed to do it. I really like the lining in this. Looks nice. You can put stuff in it and you can see, right? That's all that matters. As long as you can put stuff in it and it works, that's all that matters. So cute. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts on both the pouch and I guess if you make these successfully, let me know some tips if you have any. I did not, in fact, hand stitch this like I said I was going to. I use the machine. It's just going to be if I make these in mass to sell, I'm going to have to figure out how to do it with a sewing machine. Hand sewing them is not going to be sustainable. It's going to take way more time and I would have to charge more for it, and that would just be silly. I have a sewing machine, a very nice one, and it would do just fine. So I just gotta figure out how to do it. I'm sure too, also buying better zippers. Like these are pretty cheap zippers. I bought them years ago, actually, for a dress project that I never finished. That's what I got them for. And I have a ton of them, so I will use them up eventually, slowly but surely. Anyway, came out great. This was number one. Number one has its issues because this isn't sewed down at all. This is just tucked in here. And we got a hole because I sewed the pocket closed, which we need to resolve eventually. And, I mean, maybe not for this pouch, but and our interior looks a bit more frightening. lots of lines going on here. Whereas this one, I guess I was just able to sew over the same seam or attachment point, so you don't have like two lines like this one, like you see here. How kind of wonky that was. Anyway, we improved from the first one to the second one, which is great. That's all we want is improvement with each attempt. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. I like them as a concept. I would like to make them better. I would like to do better next time. And we have plenty more where this came from. Our velvet yarn. There's so much more. So cool. Anyway, that was our episode on, what did I make? Accessories. That was our accessories episode. We made 2 pouches, we made 2 hats, we made 2 scarves. That's a lot. And all of them were like newish patterns to me, things that I hadn't made yet. And I tried a new stitch, which was the link double crochet. I love it. I'm gonna be using it a lot, I have a feeling. So anyway, that was cool. Thanks for being here. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, as always, for your support here on this channel. If you're interested, I do have memberships turned on, so you can use the join button down below or the link in my description to join. You will be able to watch my uploads 24 to 48 hours ahead of time. And also there's like exclusive members only posts that I put on YouTube. And we will be eventually adding some members only streams. I gotta figure out how to do that. I don't know how to do that yet, but that's the goal. I would like to be able to do those as well. So if you're interested, join the community. And thanks for being here. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Oh, real quick, meant to tell you, I'm actually going on a girls trip vacation next weekend. So there's gonna be no video next week. The Monday the 17th, there will not be an upload. There will be one the following week, and it will be from the girls trip. So come along on our girls trip, where I will crochet something, I'm sure, and show you around a really cute town that we're going to. So anyway, okay, bye.